we got it in the shop. I'm gonna let it warm up. I'm gonna have a coffee here quick, but I thought we'd just talk about it a little bit because I got a ton of stuff here. So it's kind of exciting. It's got over 200,000 K on it, so she's got some miles for sure. Body's straight, everything's good on it. Like I say, it needs some serious love. It's been neglected a bit, just little stuff like the body kit wasn't on right, so it's rubbed. You can see it's rubbed right down. But overall, it's pretty clean. Everything's in it, so nobody's drifted or any of that stuff. Like the interior, the seats need a little bit of work, but back there's a car cover in the back, but back seats are all clean. Interior's good. Brake handle's a bit messed up, which means someone was probably sliding it a little bit. Needs a new steering wheel, but mirrors are good. Glass is all good. Everything's all frosty. It just needs a lot of little stuff, which will be interesting to get into. There's some wiring in it, obviously, from someone trying to do things that's not right. Yeah, I just really like this car, so it'll be a fun project, but this is by no means going to be a quick one. This is going to be a long haul. Yeah, it's got the original. Let me just pop the hood here. So it's got the original. It's just the KA24E right now. It's pretty clean. No real obvious leaks. Looks like the valve cover might be kind of leaking a little bit, but I'm curious if that's why it's kind of puffing a little bit of smoke or something, though, if it's getting a little bit too much pressure up top. But there's no rust in any of the main areas, like the pillars that usually kind of go in these, especially for how many miles are on it. It's had an overspray. There's a bit of color on the rad and that, so it's obviously not the original color. It's like a cherry red or something like that. But it's got some bracing put in it. Like they've done a little bit of work, but nothing major. But then as we get into more over here's where we get a little bit exciting. I got a ton of stuff to go over. I'm not sure how much of this we'll end up using because it's got same transmission that's in it right now, which matches up to the SR20. This is the SR20 DET, so this is kind of what we're going to be working towards. Apparently it's got a low compression in the number 4, which I confirmed. I guess I shouldn't say totally confirmed, but I pulled all the plugs and stuff, and kind of the number 4 seems to be a little bit oily, so it's probably true. Don't know how many miles are on it, don't know anything about it. Comes with a box of stuff off it, so we got the ECU, all the wire harness, flywheel, kind of all the bits and pieces, power steering pump, ACs even with it, box of stuff from another motor altogether. So I don't know if the guy had 2 of these at one point. And then we've got the Z upgrade brakes, so we'll end up adding big brakes to the car, so we got that package ready. It's got a rear subframe to change to a limited slip diff. I don't know if we'll go that road or not. I don't know enough about this quite yet. Apparently this is off a 3000 GT, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because I'm pretty sure you can just get a limited slip that matches up with the S13 and not have to change all the subframe and axles and not like everything. So I gotta look into that one a little bit more. Either way, we'll use the brakes for sure because they're a quick package. They even came with the brand new brake line kit so that it'll actually fit in. So today's goal is to I'm gonna do a compression test on the car itself with the original motor. I really just want to see where it's at, and we'll kind of check and we're just gonna go over the car a little bit. Like I say, I cleaned up underneath because guy lives down a gravel road, so it was a bit muddy, and we're just gonna peek around, kind of see what we got to do, come up with a list, and then come up with a plan of actually how to do it. Yeah, so we're gonna get at it. I'll probably just put on the GoPro, do a little bit of stuff. Like I said, I got it warmed up, ready to go. So we're going to, first things first, compression test this thing, see how bad or how good. Fingers crossed a little bit. If it's bad, that's kind of okay. Like I say, we got the spare motor that we're gonna put a bit of a rush to if we have to. But the rest works. Like pop-ups work, all the mechanical on it seems to be good. Car seems pretty clean. Like I say, it's not great, but it's not a bad car. I think it's a really good start to what we want to do. Like I say, it's going to be an interesting adventure because this is probably, it's been a long time since I've done a car full like this. By that I mean just full build, breaking things down and really going through it. It's been a long time. Luckily, like I say, it fires up even this morning. It's -5 outside this morning right now. Fired up, first hit, no problem. Idle's perfect right away. So I think the motor, everything in it's pretty good. There's something going on, but yeah, it's just been a long time since I've done a car to this extent. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a big learning curve because I've never worked on the S chassis. So let's get at it, see what happens.
Can I help you? Oh shit, it's got a sunroof. Yeah, just do your thing. Don't mind me.
Act
Just
normal.
act normal. It's like I'm not even here. Oh wait, do you want me to hop in? God, it's gonna take a fucking marathon. If there's any way to describe me, it's being a small Japanese man. Crank it. Throw all the way down in three times like last time. This key? Is that factory? So throttle all the way down. Neutral. Okay, throttles all the way down. Wait, say that again?
She's good.
She's good?
Woo! Ryan came in and gave me shit. He said, film everything, you idiot. So we've got it on the hoist now. I just got the front up, so I'm just kind of crawling underneath. This is our first peek underneath to see what kind of purchase we made. And to our surprise, it's got a little bit of a leak back here somewhere. Coming off the transmission someplace over here, maybe? Looks like right here, which is actually pretty easy to fix. And those are crusty as all shit, so we'll look at that after. So the GoPro ran out of juice, or ran out of memory because we've been filming so much lately. But this thing is actually super clean. Still a bit of crust on it. Someone oversprayed it, which is good. There's a little bit of crimples from guys trying to jack up on the unibody by the looks of it, but nothing crazy, nothing creased. Yeah, so we did the compression test. GoPro died, but everything is 150, 155 right across the board, so that's good. And then we got into the PCV valve. It was plugged solid, so we did that. I got a little bit of injector cleaner in it right now. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that kind of helps with the smoke. It seems to be a bit better, but hard to tell without really kind of driving on it a little bit. Yeah, now we'll just look at this leak in the transmission that's weeping. That's really the last of like the kind of potential scary stuff, I guess. There's just filth on this thing. This thing needs like a scrub. So overall today, for just being kind of a couple hours of poking around, this car's good. I'm happy. It's a good buy. Yeah, it's a really good buy so far. So I'm gonna clean up this transmission a little and see if we can spot some leaks a little bit better, and then we'll be getting off the hoist.
Cargo bird!
Cargo bird!